From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on the show. I'll be joined in a moment by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, but first, let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Star starters, as this year fans cast close to votes online, a staggering number. Final preparations being made down on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League All-Star Game on the show, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 National League All-Star.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star Game. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the American League All-Stars, as Ned Yost has his guys lined up like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And there you see a look at the defensive starters for the National League. Jose Altuve makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball one as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose.
First pitch, 7:05.
The 1-0 pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time, 68 degrees. Here's the 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Two-two pitch on the way. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
We saw this in his last start. He just hasn't been able to find that put-away pitch with two strikes that you've got to have at this point.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 3-2 one more time. Now a swing and a ground ball. And the catch is made, one away.
Yeah, and if this one's just a little closer to the line, this might be a base hit. But you'll see a nice job of covering this ball quickly on the mound, and he's able to shuffle it on to first base to get his man.
Number 77 will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ballgame.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck shot.
First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Now here it comes. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third from the New York Yankees, designated
Number 99 will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First pitch coming. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And the pitch. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. It's the American League nothing. National Leaguers coming to bat. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game exclusively on the show. Starting lineup for the NL Stars looks like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. And in the field behind him, the American League Stars look like this. Mark McGuire will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
leading off for the National League, first baseman, Mark McGuire.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
But when you start that pitch off the edge, you know, most guys know well enough to lay off. You got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Here it comes, 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
And this is one of those guys that
you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
In now, David Lee, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. The next pitch. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
1-1 on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here comes the 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Here he comes on 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Right fielder,
Sammy Sosa will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
The pitch. On the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati with no score. Number 27 leads things off now in the top half of the second.
center fielder, number 27.
Here's the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. 1-0 on the way. Ball 2.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Into the box now, Dale Tomlinson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
2-0 count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Number 71 waits on deck. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 3-0 is on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but foul. Here he comes, 3-1. Fouled straight back. Full count pitch on its way. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Yeah, a great job there on the mound. You see, he fell behind 3-0 and then decided he'd better start pounding the strike zone a little more, and that's a good pitch there that finally sets him down.
Stepping in now, number 71. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Pitch on the way. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now the 1-2. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
3-2, here it is. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3-2 strikes. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Harris is there to make the catch, and his side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Barry Bonds will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Left fielder, Barry Bonds.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now the pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Fastball in there, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Another payoff pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, that's just some indecision there on 3-2. He's thinking, should I swing? You could just see him try and hold up, but by that point, he'd already broken the plane. That's an easy call.
Into the box, Nick Savage. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ready now on 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. A 2-1 offering. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here comes a 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Here's the full count offering. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The next 3-2. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Tomlinson is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Number 4 will dig in here. First pitch coming. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Now it's 2-0, and this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. The 2-2. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Tomlinson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers. We'll move to the third with no score. Gerald Vaughn is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 11, Gerald Vaughn.
Thomas Hawk will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Thomas Hawk.
In there, no balls and a strike.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now here it comes. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8th from the Cleveland Indians,
Roger Doran digs in at the plate.
Doran.
First pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. The 1-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 9th from the Houston Astros, Left fielder, Mike.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. The pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Huh. Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up at the plate, no doubt.
The 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go in the American League. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Walter Johnson will come in and pitch now.
The American League, number 20, Walter Johnson.
Chad Harris will be the batter.
Leading off for the National League, third baseman, Chad Harris.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Carlos Gonzalez will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. And here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
He waits. Now the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. No problem here. 1 away.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Derek Norris will stand in. Here's the first offering. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. The 1-0. There's that slider truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And you can tell by the way these guys are swinging. They're just not picking the ball up very well. A lot of late swings. Pitches are getting on these guys quick.
The 1-2 with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
He's set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. Standing in now, Mark McGuire, as he swings on the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to center. Number 27 is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more of this Midsummer Classic right after this. Greg Maddux will be the new pitcher.
For the National League, number 31, Greg Maddux.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Altuve.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. On the way. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Now the 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Ready with the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
The 2-2 coming. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The 2-2 one more time. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well, just a whole bunch of nothing going on so far. No runs, no hits, no errors on either side. You know, I think the scoreboard operator might as well just go home.
Number 77 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch now. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Now the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Number 99 will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and one away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Runners on first with one down. One pitch on the way. Right field. Sosa is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Number 27 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level and he just can't help himself.
No runs, no hits, no errors thus far for the American League. From the stretch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
He's ready now, the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Here's the payoff pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Tanaka is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
The American League, number 19.
David Lee will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
The shortstop, David Lee.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Here it comes. Now a line drive that's hauled in at first base. And an unlucky start to the 4th that time as the leadoff man is set down.
Still looking for that first hit of the ball game, and this one had the potential to be one, but it was not meant to be.
In now, Sammy Sosa, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Number 27 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now the first pitch. Grounded, foul. Pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Here now the 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Still looking for that final pitch to get him out of this inning. But he's seen the count move now from 0-2 all the way to 3-2.
Three-two, here it comes. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. NL down in order. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Felix Hernandez will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the National League, number 34, Felix Hernandez.
Dale Tomlinson will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, that's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
And that is going to be their first hit of the ball game, as this is into left field for a solid single.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double, but he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Stepping in now, number 71, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight. So both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively. So they turn him loose here, and he's into scoring position with the stolen base.
One, two. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
And this fly ball will work almost like a sacrifice here, as that'll move the guy up to third now with one out. Now, if they could just get another fly ball identical to that one, they'll be able to get themselves a run.
Thomas Hawk will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Let's keep him right there. Get the bat out.
First pitch on the way. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. It is.
And you know, there's no wrong way to get on the scoreboard for the first time. That's a great job at third of recognizing the situation.
Oh, yeah.
He takes off immediately, and he'll come in and score on the wild pitch.
The 1-0 pitch.
Swing better.
2-0 now. On the way. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Now the 2-1.
Nope.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Roger Doran, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors thus far for the American League. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And that whole at-bat, I felt like he didn't really want to challenge this guy. And I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order that you really have to go after.
Roger Doran will stand in with a run in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Fouled back. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Lee is there, 2 down.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Into the box, Mike Trout, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Here's the 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Here comes a 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 offering. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. A run, a hit, and a man left. Home half of the fifth coming up. The American Leaguers on top, 1-0. Johan Santana will be the new pitcher.
The American League, number 57, Johan Santana.
Nick Savage will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
That's right. Right there, Dick.
Here comes the 1-0.
Here we go.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
He's having a little trouble finding the strike zone here to start off the inning. And it's a long road back from 3-0.
Now the pitch. That one's in there, 3-1. On the way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. One away.
Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
Number 4 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The next pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here's the 1-1. Grounded to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Chad Harris will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. First offering on the way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. And That is going to be their first hit as this is into center field for a solid single.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And with 2 outs, this was an excellent spot to try to take second base. The worst case scenario is if you get thrown out, you allow a good hitter to come back and lead off the next inning. Now, you give that same good hitter an opportunity to drive you in with just a base hit.
1-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. 1-1 on the way. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 to Gonzalez. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. NL leaves 1. They're down 1-0. Francisco Rodriguez will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
57, Francisco Rodriguez.
Jose Altuve will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
Okay, don't get rattled.
Here comes the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
He can afford to be patient here because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there.
The 3-1 is on the way. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Boy, if he can get him right here, coming back from 3-0, what a way to start the inning that would be.
Full count offering on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Into the box now, number 77. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. On the way. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
And that right there, that's why these guys only have one hit. He's had them chasing at shadows this entire ball game.
Here comes the 1-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
In now, number 99, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Come on, up.
The 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now the 1-2. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And after going strikeout, strikeout to start the inning, it looked like he was on his way to an easy 1-2-3. After the base hit there, he's going to have to work now with a 2-out base runner.
Number 27 will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Water. Get your water here. Come on now, let's get a K right here.
Comes set, now the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. And this is on the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The AL out in front here, 1-0. Anthony Saul will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 17, Anthony Saul.
Derek Norris will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Derek.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Down by a run, your guys need you on base any way you can get there. Now you got to shrink that strike zone down and not go after anything that's not right there for you.
The 3-1 coming. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 3-2 pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And over the scoreboard, home run. A solo shot here to left, and it pulls the National Leaguers even at 1-1.
This is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Standing in now, Mark McGuire, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Full count pitch on its way. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. Solo shot here to left, and the National League has taken a 2-1 lead.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Stepping in now, David Lee, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch now. This ball will be chopped foul. Base is empty here with nobody out. Ready now on 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Two pitch on the way. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is hit well towards the hole. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Into the box now, Sammy Sosa, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Here's a 1-0. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Tomlinson is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
And you know, these guys already have 2 home runs in the game, and they darn near just got their 3rd one here. But that ball just kind of ran out of steam just shy of the wall.
In now, Barry Bonds, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
All right, let's go.
Now here it comes. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. One pitch on the way. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here he comes on 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Too high, ball 3.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
2 out, nobody on. Full count pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning coming up. It's the National League 2 and the American League 1. Back here on the show. National Leaguers leading this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's have a look at our game summary for the first 6 innings. Sergio Romo is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
54, Sergio Romo.
Yoenis Cespedes will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 52, Yoenis.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here it comes. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes, as the American League has come back now to tie it at 2.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there, and you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
Randy Johnson will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Number 51, Randy Johnson.
Jonathan Lucroy will come on as a pinch hitter.
American League, number 21, Jonathan Lucroy.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, 97 will get up on you in a hurry, especially when it's your first AB of the night and you're just settling in.
Come on, let's get you out here.
Now the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Thomas Hawk will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. First pitch coming. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2 with 1 away. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. Now another 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Payoff pitch coming. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another full count pitch home. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth. But he ranges back to put this one away.
Roger Doran will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. First pitch to him. Here's a swing. High drive. Left field. Out of here. A solo shot here to left. And the American League moves out in front now, 3-2.
Well, that didn't take long. This is their second home run here in the inning, and they've managed to turn this deficit into a lead.
Into the box, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now the pitch. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout, and it'll give the American League a 4-2 lead.
When you're pitching this deep into a ball game and give up a home run like that, you got to be kicking yourself. There's no way that you can give up those kind of home runs. You've got to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Dustin Pedroia will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one.
Strike out, Pedroia.
1-0 on the way. Back to the changeup, but this one finds the target for strike one. The 1-1 home. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Pedroia waiting on the 2-1. And that's off his leg on the mound. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue.
Now pitching for the
Called to the bullpen now as on comes the right-hander Jonathan Papelbon. Evan Longoria will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Longoria.
And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball two.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Let's go.
Here comes the 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
And I'll tell you, this is an inning that you really don't want to continue any further. So this next pitch really needs to be a strike.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Here he comes on 3-1. Well, and he shoots the fastball the other way, and this is going to find the hole on the right side. It's a 2-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you get a good hitter in a fastball count, he'll know what to do with it. Heck, he's probably a 500 hitter when he gets a 3-1 fastball in the zone. That's almost too easy.
Number 87 will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. It's a lead for the American League, 4-2. Yoenis Cespedes will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 52.
Jonathan Lucroy will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Dustin Pedroia will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here. Evan Longoria is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. Aroldis Chapman will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Aroldis Chapman.
Trevor Story is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Now the 1-1.
Here we go.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready on 2-1. And now on 2-1, this ball sent in the air out to straightaway left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter, number 4.
Billy Hamilton will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Hamilton.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score.
Here we go.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-1 home. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Chad Harris will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Pitch on the way. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Come on, guys, let's
The
go.
0-2 on its way from Chapman. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers. Still down by a count of 4-2. Trevor Story will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 27, Trevor Story. Your
George
attention, please.
Springer is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
George Springer.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Here's Papelbon's 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Here it comes, 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Here he comes on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. 8th inning now in this all-star matchup as you get a look at the line score. The American Leaguers leading in this one as they close in on defeating their National League rivals. Alex Gordon will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Gordon.
Papelbon firing away here. It's 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. The 0-2 now from Papelbon. That's popped up now towards short right field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. As he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike one. Here's the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We'll see the man they call Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez, will lead it off when we return. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. The AL leads it 4-2. George Springer will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 4.
Alex Gordon will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Right field, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Jake McGee is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the eighth.
57, Jake McGee.
And there, in fact, is Mr. Gonzalez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball one. So they get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are two right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a one-batter outing.
Here's the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
Let's go, Ray.
The pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And in a two-run game right here, you don't want to walk a guy leading off an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
A 3-0. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
And boy, I know sometimes that it's easy to sit on a 3-0 pitch when you know that guy's just trying to get one over. But here, he lets him off the hook by swinging and making the first out of the inning.
Derek Norris will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here it comes. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Here comes the 1-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Ball 2. 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Now, 3-2 with a 2-run lead. This has to be in the strike zone. You can't work the corner here. This has to be right at it.
3-2, here it is. And look out, that's in very tight, and 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with one away.
Caleb Joseph will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 37, Caleb Joseph.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 to count.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Here's the 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here's the 2-2 home. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
With the pass ball there, that'll take away the possibility of getting a double play to end the inning. So that could come back to bite him.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Houston Street will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away.
Street.
Michael Lee will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 8, Michael Lee.
David Lee will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Come on, man. Get that ribby.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Get it out of here.
The 1-0 pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that will play the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now. Ryan Braun will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
Yasiel Puig will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
They turn him loose here on the first pitch after reaching base, and he had a pretty good jump that time. You know, sometimes pitchers are so focused on not allowing that runner on third to score that they forget about that guy on first, and he's able to take second here with ease.
comes set. Now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Even though this is still just a one-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, you better pull it out of the bag right now.
1-1 on the way. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball.
You can do it.
Again, a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
He knows his job is to hang on to the lead for his team, but with a guy in scoring position, he's got to do something to come up big. Not a whole lot bigger situation to come up with a strikeout than right there. He's fired up about it, but he's still got some work to do right now. He's not out of this thing yet.
Standing in now, Barry Bonds. He'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. The AL out in front here, 4-3. Michael Lee will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 8, Michael Lee.
Ryan Braun will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Cody Allen will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Paul Goldschmidt is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. Thomas Hawk will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
The American League, the shortstop, Thomas Hawk.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Still won't get him to fish downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
No! Shut him down!
Now here it comes. And here's a curveball that he spikes in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Here he comes on 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Here comes the 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a 1-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Roger Doran will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. (1-0). Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Second.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
Into the box now, Mike Trout. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1.
Get him doubled up.
The 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
Come on, guys. Turn 2.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two, 1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Hey, double him up.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The second baseman, number 15.
Chris
Your
Owings
attention, please.
will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Now both runners on the move. Pitches a cold strike to throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
If you think about it, this is the perfect time to call for this. You know, your pitcher out there is having a hard time throwing strikes. And he's not going to be as focused as he should be on the base runners, and they take advantage. That's a great call from the dugout.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And the infield behind him has come in here, but I've got a feeling he's going to try to handle this one himself.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Pause, now the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's another 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
Good take. Now he's giving him a great battle with guys in scoring position.
Here comes a 2-2. Fouled back. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's another 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, this is for sure the at-bat of the night so far.
The 3-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Here's the full count offering. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Braun to put it away. Now here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll tack on an insurance strike with the sac fly as they lead now 5-3.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Edwin Encarnacion will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And a ball 1-0. The next pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Starting to look like not only are they not going to walk him, but they're indeed going to challenge him.
And we've seen that mentality backfire many a time before. But you got to give him a little bit of credit on the mound. He's not backing down one bit.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. The 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Now the 3-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Jose Abreu will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. He waits. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Braun has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So it winds up being a run on no hits, and they leave 2 men on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The American Leaguers on top, 5-3. Chris Owings, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 21, Chris Owings.
Edwin Encarnacion is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Ricky Vaughn is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 99, Ricky Vaughn.
Daniel Murphy will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
And how big was that run they just scored in the top of the 9th? Now, even a home run here won't tie this thing up.
Now the pitch. And this ball is lined into center field, and right off the bench he comes through. It's a base hit.
When you're down by 2 in the 9th, there's that old expression about needing a bloop and a blast. Well, that was hardly a bloop. That ball was stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tying run to the plate. There's new life in that dugout.
A.J. Ellis will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
A.J. Ellis.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2. From the belt, the pitch. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Yeah, an important first out there. Now, he's not out of the woods yet, especially since the tying run will still be at the plate. But now if he can get a ground ball, he could end this thing right here.
Chad Harris will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Has a look, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Here comes the 1-2. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Whoa, avoid the move.
The 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
He's bounced back nicely here after the leadoff single. Kept the guy anchored at first. But he's done what he's needed to do.
Carlos Gonzalez is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Let's go, Gonzalez.
1-0 on the way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, and it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Here now the 2-2. Chopper foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's the 2-2 offering. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
3-2, here it comes. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He may be the closer, but he is opening up a real can of worms here. Putting another guy on base with a walk, that's not going to help things.
Michael Lee will bat here. No official at bat, but he's scored a run thus far.
Hold it, Michael. Here we go.
Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time.
Two down, runners at first and second.
Let's go.
The 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Here's the 1-1. And this will be a called strike two. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Two men are on with two men out. Big pitch here, 1-2. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. The 2-2 coming. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. 2-2 pitch on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, just an entertaining ball game here all around. And these guys are going to get out of here with a very nice victory.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close two-run victory. And in an all-star game atmosphere like this, it can sometimes be hard to single out one player for an MVP award, but the writers here have spoken as you get a look at our all-star game most valuable player presented by Topps.
And I don't know if this was a unanimous selection or not. There's probably some writer out there who disagrees, but he's a worthy all-star game MVP in my book. And I think all three of us put his name down at the top of our ballots.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The American League wins this thing 5-3. Good night from Cincinnati.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious American League All-Stars. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base. The American League now claims home field advantage for this fall's World Series. The final line for the National League, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.